so excited, y'all. I finally did it. All right, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Tierra Lene, and on this channel I focus on faith and family while balancing life and work and hopefully being an encouragement to you. Y'all, I am so excited, y'all. I finally did it, okay? If you've been here a while, you know how much of a struggle it has been to vlog with my camera that I have, and I've only been using my iPhone because for a while I just did not feel like it was worth it to pay for a camera just to vlog. And I finally just realized, you know, when I was growing up in the 90s, my parents had a camcorder to record, you know, any and everything. You know, we look at it now as like home videos and things like that, but like I realize how much I need to document like my life, document the things that are going on with my family, and like these are things that once those moments are gone, that's it. And while I would love to sit here and say, oh, you know, those are memories that I'll just hold so dear in my mind and in my heart, the fact of the matter is we forget things, and I don't want to forget a lot of the things that I'm able to record on my camera. So I cut the cord and I got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, y'all. I love this camera already. Love it. But Today is Monday. I just left work. I stopped and I grabbed some Harold's for me and Jared to eat for lunch. I'm probably gonna go get the girls after that, while Jared finishes his shift, and then we're gonna head home. I have some things I want to change about my workout routine, so that's gonna start today. I'm also expecting my 2026 planner to come in the mail. We have a lot of exciting things that we're gonna get into in this vlog. Okay, this will be a weekly vlog, as it is Monday. It is also the week of Christmas, so today and tomorrow are really the only days I'm going into the office. The rest of the week there's no court, like there's no cases up, so we only need a few attorneys on site, so I am not one of those. So I'm gonna be able to get into all the cozy vibes this week, spend time with my family, all the things. I am so excited. I have been feeling so relaxed lately. We've been getting into practicing the Sabbath. Listen, I could go on, but we're gonna get going because I do have to meet my husband for lunch. And then we can chat some more once I get where I'm going. All right. Okay, what's up, guys? I just finished putting together those two lamps that I bought. We didn't have any, like, much of any light in this room, so I ordered these two floor lamps. I wanted something that wasn't going to take up too much space in the house, but that would provide, you know, ample light. And I also wanted something that was going to allow me to, like, do like a little dim lighting versus like a brighter light when I, you know, need it, versus the light we had in here, which was like, it was warm, but it just stayed warm all the time, and sometimes I need it to be a little brighter. Okay, so this is the lamp I got. I ordered two of these, one for this side, and then I have another one over here. My plan for this whole area is to make it like really jungly. So like I want to put more plants. This one is obviously dead. I want to put more plants over here, just like in this corner. And then over here, right now we just have Jared's like computer chair. I want to move this, and I want to put like an accent chair over here, because right now it's just kind of bare next to the bookshelf. But yeah, these are the two lights that I got. And then this comes, y'all, it's a magnetic remote. Love that. And then it has all these settings on it. Like this is the night light, right? So it's like a warmer light. And then they also do them in like the Kelvins. So like that's 3000 Kelvin. This is 4500 Kelvin, 6500 Kelvin. Like, I love that. And then you could change the brightness up or down, the warmth up or down. Yeah, love it. So glad we bought that because I had been like so annoyed in this space because it was constantly dark and I couldn't figure out like what type of lighting situation I should have set up in here because we kept moving furniture around. So finally got that together. I am fighting like a mild headache slash migraine, so I'm gonna put the camera down for a bit and just kind of relax. And also the baby is crying, so I'm gonna take care of that.
All right, girly.
She wanna be done. She ready.
All right.
Why you acting like this? Why you acting brand new? Huh? 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 It's bath time. It's bath time. It's bath time. It's bath time. Okay, Journey. Can we wash with soap? Here. You want some soap?
Yes.
All right. Get some soap. Ready to get out?
Probably this boo-boo diaper here.
That's probably what it is. That was Jira's diaper.
Yes.
You washing? You washing? You wash your hands? Oh, it's finally here. It's finally here. I've been waiting on this package for 20 some odd days. I kid you not. Okay? But my sterling ink planner is finally here. Okay, I am so excited. I'm about to open this thing right now. Okay? I don't even want to make it aesthetically pleasing. We just need to get it out of the box. Okay, so let's talk about this journal or this planner. So, you guys know I was using and still am using a Hobonichi Weeks. The one I had before this is not nearby, but I'm transitioning out of that one and I'm working my way into this one because this one actually starts in December. The weekly pages start in November, but the monthly pages start in December. So I've started to transition over into the Hobonichi Weeks. I was also working in the Sterling Ink Common Planner. I got this halfway through the year last year. Like I was mainly in my Hobonichi Weeks, and I kind of wanted something that I could use for work, and I didn't want it to be my Hobonichi because this was more like my personal planner. And I don't know, I just felt really weird opening it up at work because I have like, you know, personal notes in there. I journal a little bit in there, and so to have that like open out at work was kind of like I always was concerned that somebody would peek over and look at something, even though I write crazy small, so that'd be crazy. So I wanted something for work that I could, you know, keep track of litigation that I had coming up or client meetings and things like that. And so I grabbed the Sterling Ink Common Planner, like, I want to say, was it around April? No, July. I grabbed it around July, June, July. And I started using this one. I did not know this. I didn't really know anything about this brand. And when I was looking for another planner, I was looking at, you know, the Hobonichi line. But I just did not want to pay the Hobonichi cousin price. I actually did not want anything that big either. So I discovered Sterling Ink. Oh, thank you, babe. I discovered the Sterling Ink, but I did not want to get the full year because by this time it was July, so it wouldn't have made sense for me to have the first half of the year. And she sells these, the owner of the brand, she sells these in like half year versions. So this was the half year version of 2025. So I used it because I just wanted to check it out, and I did not realize that it kind of, well, I don't know if the intention was for it to look similar to the Hobonichi, but it does. It uses the same Tomoe River paper. So this one, let me see if I can find a page that I haven't written on. This one has a vertical layout, and I knew that, but I didn't know that. So like this has a vertical layout, and oh, sorry, I'm getting used to this camera stuff. It has a vertical layout, and I thought I was gonna like it, but it's something about writing down my schedule like hour by hour. I just couldn't keep up with it, and it wasn't really something that I do anyway. And if I do that, I do it in like my Google Calendar. It's nothing I'd write down because my schedule is ever changing throughout the day. Like I could set intention to do one thing, and then it gets interrupted with something else. So I didn't like the idea of writing something in for a certain time that may have needed to get moved at a different day, and I don't know, it just didn't give useful and practical to me, so I wasn't really feeling it. And then around, I want to say November, I jumped back in it. I was still using it, but I was using the notes pages in the back for some spread ideas. And then I jumped back into it in November in the vertical layout. This is kind of like when I was using it a lot. You don't really need to see, but I'm just showing you that I was all up in these pages. I had ideas about what I wanted to do in here, but that only lasted like a couple weeks, and then I was back to feeling like this was just not the layout for me. And then I discovered that Sterling Ink actually has horizontal spreads similar to how the Hobonichi Weeks is laid out. And this is in a B6 size, so it's slightly smaller than the A6, which is the one I got before, and I'll show you the difference in the size. So, okay. And because this one is a full year, that's why it looks a little chunkier than this one. And I like this size. I felt like the A5 was just a little too big. I always found myself having a lot of extra space on my daily pages that I was making because I ended up doing daily pages in the back. And I'm trying to find. I ended up having to split the page into fours because there was just so much room and I wasn't using it all. Like this was like one day where I did some journaling and I used a good amount of the page, but that rarely ever happened. Sometimes when I journal, I do fill up the whole page, but usually it's like maybe half of the page per day 5. So I just felt like the B6 would be the perfect size. And I ordered this without actually having in my hand a B6 size journal because I didn't even know what that was. So now I'm having a little anxiety, I'm not gonna lie, because I thought I had an idea of how I was gonna incorporate the Sterling Ink B6 into my ecosystem, but I was still trying to figure it out with this one. So now that it has officially arrived, I'm questioning everything. And I don't know if I want to use it the way I had originally planned to use it. And I kind of want it to be more of like an everything planner. I just don't know how to go about that while still making this one relevant. I also want this to be my reading journal. I was planning to put in the back on the notes pages, in addition to my health tracker, just like photos of books that I have read with their ratings on the bottom. It's something I've seen a lot of other people do, and I think it's the simplest, and it's just the simplest, I think, way to go about a reading journal, and I think it looks good as well, like to go back and review things, because sometimes when you tell me the title of a book that I've read, I may forget, but if I can see the cover, that may jog some memories for me. So that's kind of what I wanted to do in this one, but I don't want it to be so repetitious in how it's laid out that I'm like duplicating information, because then that kind of defeats the point of having 2 planners in my ecosystem if they are just mirror images of each other. So yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna use these, but this is what I'm working with for 2026. I don't see myself adding anything else outside of these because for the entire year of 2025, was primarily using just one planner. So to add another one, now you can kind of see why I'm like, was this a good idea? But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Especially because I didn't have a reading journal last year, and that's something I wanted to incorporate. So it made sense to add another planner, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm about to eat dinner. I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow morning, probably before I go to work. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It is the day before Christmas Eve. And should I turn this on or off? What do you think? I like it off. Today's the day before Christmas Eve. I'm on my way into work. I'm solo dolo in the courtroom today, which doesn't really make much of a difference. It just depends on how many people we have on the call. So I'm hoping it'll be a pretty chill day. I don't have any litigation up. And so, what is that? I don't have any litigation up. So it should be pretty chill. I'll probably prep for some cases that I have after the break. And yeah, yesterday it was really relaxing with my daughter on the couch. Jarrett was putting Gyra to sleep, and so we were kind of just hanging out. And I really needed that, honestly. I don't think I pause enough to spend time with Journey like that, and so I really needed that yesterday. Definitely need to watch some Christmas movies. I don't think I've watched anything outside of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I can honestly say I only watched a little bit of that. We also watched Klaus on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. Jingle Jangle is also on my Christmas list. I have a lot of Christmas movies I need to watch. But anywho, when I get home, I really want to talk to you guys about the book I just finished. I just finished House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I added these glasses, by the way, to my look / you dig, because these are blue light glasses, and I noticed I've been dealing with some headaches and things when I've been on my computer or my phone too long. So I was like, it's probably a good idea if I get some blue light glasses. And now this is what we got going on. I will say I can't wear these all day. Like I just can't. Like they're like, it's giving sunglass tint, because there's like this color that's on the lens. So when I take them off, everything just seems brighter and clearer. Whereas like when I put them on, it's far more warm. I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling. Yeah, I just finished House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I rated that one 3 stars. We can talk about all of my feelings on that later. But that's the book I just finished. Because if you guys know when I read, I try to have a mixed genre of the books I'm reading so that I don't mistakenly intertwine plots and characters. It happens, trust me. So that book, now that I'm done with it, I'm going to replace that book with Sula by Toni Morrison. And I don't mean replace, but I have a certain amount of books that I can read at a time. And for me, that's 3-4 is my max. And so right now, I'm reading Tender is the Flesh. And I was reading House Across the Lake. So now I'm reading Sula. And there's one more book I'm reading right now. I can't remember for the life of me off the top of my head. Oh, Holly Dates. I'm also reading that one. I started getting into that one very, very recently because I wanted to have a Christmas book read by the Christmas season. And now we have a couple of days left. So we're going to speed read that one probably. But let me stop rambling. I have to get ready for work. I have about 4 minutes to walk out of the door. So I will talk to you guys very soon. I don't know if I did I vlog this morning? I think I vlogged this morning. We already talked about today being Tuesday. Y'all know today's Tuesday. I am on my lunch break. Jared decided to join me. I have to go back into the office. We have 2 cases up at 1:30. And then I will be done for the day. So, recent discovery. Has anybody ever heard of this artist? Can you see that? He describes himself as an Afro-Appalachian artist, folk artist. I've never heard of Monrovia. I love everything about this. It's giving lo-fi meets cozy meets ukulele. I don't know. It's just it's giving. So this is gonna be on the playlist for the new year. Before I forget, I wanted to talk about the Riley Sager book that I finished, House Across the Lake. It was a 3-star for me. I would say that book, when I bought it, was giving thriller, which it is, thriller mystery, but I would say you probably need to consider there may be some fantasy. Can I call that fantasy? I don't know. There was another layer of something going on there that wasn't what I expected. It wasn't a bad book by any means. I enjoyed my read. But I gave it a 3-star because, I just wasn't expecting that little fantasy element, and I was really trying to figure out how it fit with everything, and if it fit well. I definitely, and this is a rarity that I can say this, but I definitely feel like this book probably would have been better as a movie. That's just my opinion. I just think this book probably would be better done as a movie. But I didn't hate it. I enjoyed the ride as I was reading it. So yeah, 3-star. I did tell you guys I'm going to start Sula soon by Toni Morrison. I'm still reading Tender is the Flesh. Man, I think it's just the writing style for that book, honestly. The book isn't bad. It's just me trying to get into the writing style. I'm not used to it's just a different type of writing style. So I'm getting into it. It's we're almost there. I'm not gonna DNF this book only because I have made it so far and it's a short book. So it's I'm gonna finish the book is what I'm saying. What else? I'm also reading Holly Dates by Brittany Cherry. that book I'm reading on my Kindle. I told you guys I wanted to get a holiday read in by Christmas, and I don't know if that's gonna happen because Christmas is in 2 days, but we're gonna try. It's a romance. I've heard nothing but good things from people who have read it, so I do have high expectations, but I'm gonna try to go into it not holding on to those expectations too tightly, because we all know how that goes. So yeah, I don't think we have anything else going on today. Just cleaning the house some more, getting ready for the new year. I finally opened my Sterling ink planner that I showed you guys yesterday. I think I have a system figured out. We're still working on it. I'm using my old Sterling ink to kind of map out what I think I want it to look like. Because one thing about me, I hate putting pen to paper if it's not actually what I want to see on that paper, if that makes sense. I'm one of those people who will white something out so quick or rip a page out because I don't like how it looks. So we're trying to avoid that. And that's why I'm having a little bit of planner anxiety. But we are making our way. Okay, I'm going to put this camera down. I have some time here. I'm probably just going to chill and scroll on my phone for a little bit until I have to go back to court. And then the rest of the afternoon, I don't know what today holds. Like I said, I do want to get some more cleaning done. Start getting ready for our Christmas festivities on tomorrow. I was supposed to make a little video for my family. I don't know if that's going to happen now because I didn't really get the footage that I thought I was going to get. So that may or may not happen. But nevertheless, I will check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, we're back in the office. I had to change my shoes. I was wearing these earlier. I actually really like them. They're really cute. I just don't feel like coming back here to change my shoes. So we're going to throw the Brooks on instead. I only have I think 2 cases up anyway, so I probably won't even have to stand, to be honest. So we're just gonna do these and get the heck out of here. All right, we're back home. I literally went back to the courtroom for legitimately 10 minutes. We only had 2 cases up. One was covered by a private attorney, and then the other one was the first time up, so I just needed to get his contact information, and that was it. So waited around for literally 2 hours for a 10-minute court call. But anyways, I'm home. I'm about to change my clothes. I'm about to sit in my rocking chair. I'm about to read me some books. Okay, I'm tired. I just want to relax. Yeah, that's it. Y'all, ask me what time it is right now. Because it feels like 10:30, 9:30. It feels late. I'm sitting here, I'm editing this video that you are currently watching, as well as the footage my family sent me. I'm trying to put together some cute little, Christmas video. And I'm sitting here editing. I feel like I've been sitting in this chair for a while. No lie. I look outside, it's getting dark, it's winter time. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been sitting here forever. It must be 8:30, 9 o'clock. Baby, it's 5:30. It's 5:30. I need the sun to come out. Not tomorrow, I need it to come out today. This is the part of winter that I cannot stand. These dark as just mornings, nights, evenings, all day. Which just seems like it's always dark. It is 5:30. It is 5:30. My evening has yet to begin. It's 5:30. Wow. not gonna lie. I did not really plan the like holiday event function thing very well. And because of that, I think I'm stressing myself out like so much right now. I'm looking at my house in the condition that it's in, knowing that tomorrow I will be with the girls while Jared goes to work. And in that time, we have to get packed. Food has to be made for Christmas dinner or Christmas Eve dinner, amongst all the other things that were already on my to-do list. And I'm just stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. And I'm just wondering, like, I mean, I'm sure, right? I am not alone here. I think we all have those, especially those of us who are parents, like, it's never ending, right? And even if you're not a parent, like, what is required of you is, it's never ending, right? You're always going to have something you have to do. There's always going to be some growth or some goal or achievement you're trying to, get to, or there's always going to be something that you're doing. And that's just, the external, what it appears like, right? We're not even talking about, waking up in the morning and literally having tasks, routines that have to be done every single day. Every day. Every day. Like, I wish I could sit and, read my books and crochet, color, all the things. I wish I could do that all day, every day. I do. But realistically, I can't. Realistically, laundry has to be washed. Realistically, my floors need to be swept and mopped. Realistically, I have to clean my tub. Excuse me. I have to, clean up after the cats. I have to take the garbage out. I have to do the dishes. Like, realistically, there's always going to be things I have to do. And I think it's just realizing that that's the part of adulting that I hate. Because as a child, you can get away with ignorance and just, lack of responsibility. I hate having responsibility.
New Balance must be.
Anyways. Hey girl. It's Christmas Eve. I am visibly exhausted. I did not go to bed last night until about 1 in the morning. So I guess this morning. Around 12:30 or so, I realized I should probably take a shower. Um, I've been struggling to fall asleep lately. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I've even tried cutting my caffeine intake at a certain point during the day. Because I know, like, one night I had a cup of coffee into, like, the 8 o'clock hour. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's why I was, up. But I've been trying to make sure I cut it even earlier than that, and I'm still struggling to fall asleep. So yeah, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and around like 12:30, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a bath, because I think I took a bath the night before, and I was like, maybe that'll help. And I'm like, oh, you know what else I'll do? I'll take half of a Unisom, um, right before I take my bath, so I can completely like just relax, and maybe finally like let my brain shut off. I think that's what it's been. My brain has just been going, 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 going. It's the holiday season, you know,
fortunately, unfortunately, some of us carry like a heavier load than others during the holidays. And I'm not saying that to be like a critique by any means, it's just a fact. Um, you know, my grandmother is typically the one who I feel carries the brunt of the holiday. You know, we're at her home usually. She's getting the menu for the, dinner together. And, I mean, she's hosting. Like, there's so much more that goes into that than, me packing my stuff up and going over there. Mind you, that's its own challenge, right? Because I have to consider things like, okay, we're gonna spend the night there. I'm gonna need to pack like it was a overnight trip. Oh, but we're also bringing food. Okay, what time can I cook and things like. There are things that are involved that require my forward thinking. I mean, it's a lot. So I recognize that there are just some people who are going to carry more of the weight of what making this Christmas holiday magic happen. And I may not be like the top of the list, but I'm up there. I'm up there. So that's what's happening right now. I also realize that because of that, I tend to get a little testy over the holiday season, and I try to be as patient as I can be. I really need to do my devotion this morning. I think that will set a beautiful tone for the day.
That's what you said. Yeah. That's what you said. You know that I need it. Diet. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, prophet on low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never failed me. That's what you said. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Yeah, 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 yeah. All of them ups and downs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never knew it come this far, but now we're here. Yeah, yeah. Everything we ever knew, now we give it up to you. That's what he said.
Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. Drink what?
I'm drinking juice.
We don't have any juice.
With apple, you see that?
I think you're just asking for everything. You just had oatmeal, you just had apples, you just had crackers, you just had trail mix.
Yes.
Yes, you did. You had all of those things in a very short amount of time. Are you still hungry?
Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, green apples, please. Some green apples.
We don't have green apples.
We have bananas. And
We don't have bananas.
water.
Would you like me to make a grocery list for you? Let's do that. I just want y'all to know that I do feed my daughter every day. Every day. 3 meals a day. She always does this. She will ask me for things that either I just gave her or essentially the same thing. She literally asked me for goldfish crackers. We ran out of them because she ate them all. So I gave her some Cheez-Its. I don't know what's going to kill me first. It's either going to be the 20 times I reheat my coffee in the morning just so I can have a hot cup of coffee, or if it's the millions of steps that I'm taking to and from the kitchen to make this child a snack. Actually,
The ladder might help me lose this weight quickly, so I guess I can't complain. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. I have the mic because my children refuse to just play in their room. They are very much so living room children, so this is where they reside. And now my little one's eating my shoes, so I will be back. I just want to pray a special prayer for the toddler parents out there because I know what you're going through. Ever since my 1-year-old could walk, I have been on constant alert because any second she's getting into something that I didn't even think was possible for her to get into. It's been a productive morning, I will say that. I have been tidying up around here ever since Jared left, as well as refereeing these fights between my children who do not want to share. So, things are going great. I really want to wear them out, which looks like we may be nearing that point. It's about morning nap time for our youngest. Journey probably just needs some quiet playtime, honestly. And Mama needs some quiet playtime as well. It's been a morning. I want to read these books, and I'm going to tell you guys what I'm reading because things have changed in such a short amount of time. And this is what happens when I don't go to bed until 1 in the morning. But we'll talk about that a little later, okay? I plan to do some Pilates today. It's just, I have a lot of things I want to check off. And I realized that when you want to do things and you have kids, there are certain limitations that you have to consider. Certain things you have to schedule and manage and da-da-da-da. But we were built for this, so we're going to do it. And we're going to do it well. All right, I'm going to check in with y'all in a minute. Don't ever let anyone tell you that Pilates is not hard. Don't ever let anyone tell you that Pilates on a mat is not hard, okay? I feel like I was talking to somebody about this, about what's considered real Pilates, and I'm like, listen, before there were any of these heavy duty machines that y'all are using, like the reformers and all that stuff, we had a mat in our bodies. So I'm sticking to the basics. I just did a Move with Nicole workout, and my God, it was so much. It was so much, but I'm glad I did it. It's funny because one of my goals for like going into the new year was that I wanted to do this. I'm pretty sure you may have heard it on TikTok. This trend of like Pilates with Izzy or something. It's like a 25-day challenge. I'm sure it started already, but when I tell you, I didn't even open the videos. All y'all had to say was intermediate to advanced, and I knew that probably wasn't for me. I've been using Move with Nicole or my ladder app for most of my workouts. If it's Pilates, that's pretty much my go-to. And every time it says intermediate on one of her videos, I am rocked and I am humbled. So I prefer to, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm looking for an easy workout, but I think the more challenging it is, like over and over again, it makes me less inclined to want to do it. Like I want to enjoy my workout. Obviously, if I want to see results, there's the idea of progressive overload. I understand that. But I've done workouts where it was so challenging, I literally couldn't do any of the moves. So most of the time, I'm just kind of sitting there trying to figure out how to modify as opposed to actually doing any work. So it's finding my balance in what can I do and what also is going to be, a bit of a push, a bit of a press, a bit of a challenge, but not so much so that I can't actually do the workout. You know what I'm saying? So that was a really good workout. It was challenging. It was absolutely perfect. I'm going to take a shower while Gyra is taking a nap. I haven't heard Journey, so I'm wondering if she fell asleep too. And then I still have so much that I need to do in preparation for all the festivities. I have this thing, like, I want to come home to a clean house. Like, my mom kind of started this. Like, we'd go out of town or something, and she'd want us to, like, go on this cleaning binge for, like, the whole week before we would leave. And I was always confused because I'm like, why are we cleaning a house we're not even going to be in for a week? Like, let's just do it when we get home. And she's like, no. When I come home, I want to come home to a clean house. I understand that now. I do. And I know we're only going to be gone one night. But when I come home Christmas afternoon, evening, I want to walk in here, know that I have nothing that needs my attention. I want to sit on this couch. I want to binge some Christmas movies, preferably Home Alone, up until the third one. I don't know what happened after that. I want to relax and I want to enjoy my holiday. So I'm going to clean my house before I leave because I want to come home to a clean home. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know how long this vlog is going to be till. I had originally cut it. It was some footage I ended up deleting because I was like, this vlog's getting kind of long. But then things changed. So I think it's only like 12 o'clock. So I still got a good chunk of my afternoon left. I do need to figure out what I'm going to eat because now that I've done that workout, I am starving. Okay, let me get myself together and then I'll check in with y'all in a bit. All right, y'all. It is 2 o'clock. Jared should be here any minute. He was able to get off work early. I am trying to take a minute to acknowledge the things that I was able to check off and do. There are also things I still need to do. So, in looking at what time it is and what time we need to get to my grandma's, I'm a little bit stressed, but I know it can be done. I think right now I'm going to have to reframe my mind around what is a priority and what is not, okay? So as much as I would love to tackle those clothes in our room, like I said I wanted to do, and like make it so when I get home it's done,
I don't think it's gonna happen. That's a committed, like a commitment. That's like a real commitment because like I showed you guys in a previous vlog, we are still trying to get through all of this laundry that is piled up. And I don't mean like dirty laundry. I mean like dirty laundry, clean laundry, putting stuff away, giving stuff away. I was able to give away a big bag of newborn clothes that I had washed to this mom who's having a baby in a couple weeks. So I was able to give that away. I also got her some diapers and wipes. So that was good because then I got rid of, you know, a nice little corner of my closet full of like newborn clothes that I don't need anymore. But I still have other clothes that I have to like clean up and like figure out what I want to do with. And like literally Marie Kondo everything, right? Like literally Marie Kondo everything because, and if you don't know what that means, just look it up. It's just like a way to kind of like declutter and like kind of minimize all the stuff that you have that you don't actually need and it's not serving its purpose or a purpose. So that was my plan today. But if you are a parent, you know, these children are needy. They're needy. They're needy. I have been on my feet most of the day, getting a snack, changing a diaper, getting somebody away from pulling open a door that's got something in it they probably shouldn't be touching. Like, it's been a day. So, I haven't been able to sit down much, and that's okay. My husband is home now.
Sugar?
Hello, babe. I was just telling the vlog how I've been barely able to sit down today because need I say more? need I say more?
Welcome to death row.
Yeah, that's a bigger one. Can I put your socks on? Jenny, where's your other sock? Find your socks. Yeah, let's find your socks. Oh, here they are. Come on. Put your socks on. Diver, come out from there. Did you take her socks off? Alright, come on.
Me.
Jacket on.
High school car.
Put your jacket on.
Yes.
Journey. Come on.
It's Johnny.
Yes, Journey. Come here. Journey.
Johnny's gonna hide to see.
Find your jacket.
Stop it.
No, you stop it.
Look at Johnny's shirt.
Yeah, you. That's enough. Journey, that's enough. You're okay. Where are your shoes? What shoes are you wearing? Yeah, you want them to be
10 more years.
10 more years.
Yeah, there you go.
At that point, they will watch themselves.
There you go.
Or is that the whole point?
What are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Merry Christmas.
Who's this? Is this
I don't know. Is that yours, London? Oh, okay. Well, there's that answer. She like a real sometimes. The legacy is crazy.
What's that? What's that? Who's that? Merry Christmas? heard you.
Oh, not you pushing me out the way.
Move over, fam.
What could it be?
I'm just gonna let you know it's gonna be a mess opening it. Pause video.
You said pause video.
Yeah.
I'm not opening it fast enough. I need some scissors.
You need a knife?
Go the other way. Flip it over. Yeah, open it that way.
Here.
That might be easier.
Pocket knife. Ooh. Sharp.
Again, no emotions attached to this. It's just real practical.
I hope I ain't going.
You're cutting the packing peanuts.
She got my packing peanuts.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. Do you want to put them in here?
Do I?
No, let's not. Let's
Make it rain.
All right.
You packed it up pretty good. That's enough.
I did. I really just was trying to fill the space in the box. The box was bigger than the gifts.
It's crazy.
A journal. A journal. And some, what is this called? Stationery.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Stationary.
You know how you've been asking me to give,
And I still don't have it.
but I fulfilled. I fulfilled.
The melanin bunch.
I still got some stickers.
My day ones.
Yes.
My day ones.
In-depth technology conversation.
Teaching me about
Oh.
Are we your day ones or your day 3 years plus?
Well, I'm your day ones. I'm all of your day ones. Yes.
You would never lie.
But
3 years plus. Plus,
so then, are you not my day ones?
3 years plus.
How does that work? Who's my day one then? Mom and dad. That's it. Wow, that's crazy.
So you still not gonna tell me how much it costs?
Merry Christmas, you guys. We are back home. We just left my grandma's. We made it safely home. It's been a busy week. And I am finally able to end the week feeling like I did all that I could do. And I am satisfied. Oh, I showed you guys a shirt. My auntie got me in the grab bag, and this is what she bought me. It's so appropriate. I love it. So thank you, Auntie Rochelle, for that. Yeah. So we're just home now. We're gonna probably relax for the rest of the day, and then our weekend will officially start tomorrow. It's Friday, but neither of us have work, so we'll be home. Well, we'll be home for most of the day. I do have something I'm going to do in the morning to help my dad out with his basketball tournament. It's a long thing, but I'm going to be helping my dad tomorrow in the morning, and then I'll be home for the rest of the day and the weekend. So yeah, it's been a long vlog. I'm glad you guys stuck it out with me for this weekly vlog. If you stayed till the end of the video, go ahead and drop a Christmas tree in the comments so that I know you're part of the crew that stays to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this family. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, especially if you stayed to the end, because you're officially a part of the family. Okay? So great to spend this week with you guys. Please know I appreciate you so much for your support, and just, yeah, I'm just full. It's been a great week. There have been a lot of ups and downs, truly, but I'm really trying to lean into focusing on what's most positive, what brings me the most joy, most peace. So it's been a great week, and I just thank you guys for being a part of that. So I will talk to you guys later. See you next week in our next vlog. Until then, bye for now.